been, it's going to be hard to get around here.
Yep. I'll be retired.
Don't hit my fan now.
Was that yours? Seems to me like I'm paying tax. Hey. Want to pay me some money?
Nope. Morning, folks. We made it through last weekend. We put in a lot of work chopping and cutting, and even did a little fertilizing ahead of a rain that was in the forecast. Well, that rain was supposed to come last night, and it didn't. Kind of a bummer. Anywho, we're gonna start out hauling a little bit of corn. We got 6 loads in real fast. Load 7 is loaded. Now I want to grab that. There's some weeds and some grass around the yard, getting big. Time to do a little mowing. Got the farm cleaned up. Just looks so much nicer, and when you walk through that stuff, you don't have to get ticks on you or feel like you're getting ticks on you. So next, now we have a little project, kind of a convenience thing. If I drive this ridge over to the drive-through gate, I'll explain to you what we're gonna do. You know, when we're calving, we have the calf catcher mounted on our UTVs, and so then we always leave the mount on. Well, then when we go to drive through our drive-through gates, that is about a perfect size hole for right here, and then we catch. We still try going through them. We often aim this right here and slap it hard so it flies down, and then drive through before it starts coming back up. But I got metal that'll fit perfectly in here and in here, and then we won't have to worry about that. It'll be a really nice thing when we're not using the calf catcher, just to slip that in, put a pin in, and then drive right through these, and it'll always be bumping this metal that I put in here. That worked just fine. Keep us from snagging on it with the calf catcher mount. Wind knocked this tree down a week or two ago, sitting on our fence. Had to cut around it. I think just a loader tractor will be able to pick it up and get it out of there. Stuff looks nicer with the mowing. We'll easily be able to drive through the drive-through gates with that Kawasaki Ridge now, and I don't have to think about that tree weighing down on that fence. This will be load 7. It's all ready to go. Gonna haul it in because running out of stuff to do. Stopped earlier just because trucking corn's boring, and we got a long time to do it. So. We just unloaded a pretty exciting demo for the year. This is a rotary rake. We've never ever used one, and many people have asked why we don't, and we have a poor answer, and it's that everyone in the area has a V-rake. It's kind of a regional thing. Everybody out here uses a V-rake. I've probably seen one rotary rake. One of the pros of a rotary rake is they're supposed to get less dirt in the windrow, and they don't roll the hay together. The hay might bale better. You might make better bales and even more even bales because it's not rolling it together.
So this is a rotary rake from Maschio Gaspardo.
They're a Italian company. So this haying season, we're gonna get to use this thing and see if we like it. Got all the tines on it. This is definitely going to take some getting used to, but we are very excited. How it's going to look attaches to your 3-point. There's a hydraulic cylinder back here, which will turn the frame. It'll make it so the back rotor will be offset over to here. So that front rotor will hit the first windrow. The second rotor will probably hit that first windrow a little bit, but also the second one. And then we have a tarp that pokes into here, and this comes down, and it throws it against the tarp and then leaves a nice windrow for the baler to get at. Also, at some point when we start making hay, we're gonna have to hopefully put a lot of hay here. Got a lot of short rows, gonna turn that into 2 long rows, and that'll free up 2 long lines for new grass. Tiny, did we work enough today? Can I go home? What do you think? I said after you rub my belly. Pretty excited about trying out a new rake. Like to see what a rotary will do for us. I'm sure there's many people that'll say once you try it you'll never go back. I guess we'll find out. Thanks for watching, folks. Love to see you next time. Have a good one.
This is a rotary rake from Maschio Gaspardo.